Well, you know, being a touch-free guy, I got into the industry about 15 years ago with touch-frees, and we operate 14 in-bay automatic touch-frees. And, you know, I was afraid of friction car washing at that time. The technology has come so far, the engineering and modern wash materials and technology has come so far that it's funny, and I laugh a little bit because I find myself not washing my own truck in my own touch-frees. I find myself using my MacNeil tunnels for my own vehicles. My first tunnel that we built in 2000, or opened in 2008, was a MacNeil tunnel, 125 footer. At that time, we did a lot of homework with all the other equipment manufacturers in the marketplace, and we found MacNeil to be a step ahead. Most people build car wash equipment. I think MacNeil engineers car wash equipment. At the end of the day, when you get down apples to apples, it's no more expensive, and so if you can drive a Mercedes for the same price as a Chevrolet, why not? And you know, we wash 100,000 cars a year there. And it's been a great car wash. It's washed over 500,000 cars at this point, and with almost no problems whatsoever. Well, in this market here in Kingsland, Georgia, we had a brand new competitor coming. We had operated this market for about 9 years. We had the onset of a brand new express tunnel coming less than a quarter mile away. We had two very successful touch-free in-bays here and decided that in order to keep up with the industry movement, we needed to move to friction. And in order to process more cars, we decided to go conveyorized rather than in-bay. So we just wanted to be able to compete in the marketplace and move along with what the industry was doing. The site here in Kingston where we decided to do the mini tunnel conversion started out as a 2-bay touch-free automatic and a 3-bay self-serve that I built in 2003. We operated it until late 2011 when we decided to tear out and make the conversion to the In-bay Express. We started just a couple weeks before Christmas in 2011, tearing out the concrete, removing the existing flooring that was here, getting ready for the mini tunnel conversion. After the holidays, the equipment came in and we were washing our first car by the second week of February. As far as price, when you look at putting in a new in-bay automatic, putting in a mini tunnel will cost you probably twice to 2.5 times what replacing the system with an in-bay automatic would cost. However, the throughput more than quadruples. So when you start talking about return on investment, you can make a lot more money with a conveyorized car wash than you can an in-bay automatic. We've had a lot of customers that commented on the quality of wash since we installed the In-bay Express, simply because with a touch-free car wash, you can only clean what you can clean. And we tend to think we run a very solid operation, that we keep up with our titrations, and that we have good equipment in our touch-frees. But, you know, at the end of the day, if you don't touch the car, you can't clean it as well than if you do touch the car. The one thing I didn't count on was an increase in revenue per car. We average in our touch-free and in our other touch-free here, we averaged a little over $7 a car. We're averaging well over $10 a car in the In-bay Express, which is something that I never really considered. But that's real money. And it costs less to operate the MacNeil mini tunnel conversion versus a touch-free automatic, simply in water cost, chemical cost, and electricity cost. So at the end of the day, we make a lot more money per car. We have the opportunity to quadruple, maybe even 5 times the throughput. Well, I've had a lot of operators since we did this project all over the United States that have come to me with a question, you know, should I do this? Should I think about doing this in my market? And of course, every market's different. You know, I have people ask me all the time if I'd build another site like my Pooler site with a 125-foot conveyor, touch-free, and 5 bays of self-serve on 1.6 acres. I mean, it's a huge project. And I would if the demographic, if the project area would support it. I think you have to take every area you're looking to build a car wash and see what it needs. But there are so many places within the United States that this business model just fits, simply because, you know, there are only 15,000 cars a day passing by the property. The In-bay Express just makes really good sense. It makes sense to retrofit an old in-bay site, or even if you were building a new site that might wash enough cars to support 2 or 3 in-bays, it makes better sense in today's market to put in a mini tunnel versus an in-bay automatic, simply because of the throughput, the quality of wash, and the reduced wait time for the customer. I mean, I can tell you right now that if we had the opportunity and the capital in the hand at this moment, I've got 2 other sites that we'd make this conversion right this second.